everyone, my name is Annie Cooper and today I'm going to share with you some quick, healthy, and delicious breakfast recipes. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to make are some egg white bites along with an egg omelet. Okay, so I already chopped up some spinach, fresh green onions, and fresh peppers, as well as some eggs here. So the first thing that we're going to do I'm gonna crack an egg. Okay, so I cracked 2 eggs in here. Then I'm gonna add some fresh Himalayan pink salt. The next thing I'm gonna do for the egg white bites is we're gonna add in some peppers, the onions, as well as a little bit of spinach. The next thing we're doing is just mixing these together. So if you want it to be a little bit more fluid, you can add some liquid egg whites. So we're gonna add in just a little bit, about 1/4 of a cup of liquid egg whites. So now I already have the oven preheated to 350. So we're gonna spray the pan with some olive oil spray. And this is a very simple recipe. All we're doing is putting in the oven for about 15 minutes. You guys like my mitts? Okay, so the egg white bites are done, actually. All right, and voila. So these are how the egg white bites are gonna be finished. And then, okay, so the egg white bites are now done. You can add any ingredients that you want. You can add cheese, you can add bacon to it. A lot of people will do that. But I just made it very simple, very clean, so they should come out very easy. And then you can save them, have them as a snack, and then grab them and go in the morning. You can eat them cold. They taste completely fine, I promise. Okay, the next thing that we're gonna make is an omelet. So we're gonna use very similar ingredients as we did with the egg white bites, but we're just cooking it on the pan. So the first thing I'm doing is heating up the stove. And I'm again gonna spray the pan with olive oil spray. If you wanna use regular olive oil, you can. I'm just trying to cut down the calories a little bit. So we're spraying the pan. Okay, so the next thing we're doing is we're gonna do 1/2 cup of egg whites. As well as 1 whole egg. A little bit of fats in there. And then I'm gonna add the same fresh ingredients. So we're gonna add a little bit of peppers. Okay, some spinach. And some fresh onions. Okay, from there I'm again adding Himalayan pink salt. As well as some red pepper. Okay, so we're gonna wait for this to cook a little bit. And I kind of just scramble the eggs in here because we're gonna flip it over. Okay, so we're finished with the egg white omelet, and then I'm just gonna add a couple tablespoons of fresh pico de gallo on top. Then, if you want to get really crazy, I got uncured bacon from Trader Joe's. This is already cooked, actually. If you don't have a lot of time, this is great. So if you want to, you can just add a couple of slices to the top. Okay, and this is our first meal. Okay, the next thing that we're making is avocado toast. This is one of people's favorite breakfast or snack recipes. So I'm using Ezekiel sesame bread. So all we're gonna do is take a slice out. Okay, so the avocado toast is very simple. We have a toasted slice of bread, and then we have the avocado here. I don't want the brown stuff, but it's okay. Then on top, we're gonna add some garlic salt. Okay, 2-minute meal. You can make as many as you want for breakfast, but I made one. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna make is something a little bit sweeter. It's gonna be overnight oatmeal. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is just get a small cup, or you can get a mug, a bowl, whatever you wanna use. And we're going to put in half a cup of oatmeal. So I'm using just plain rolled oatmeal, putting half a cup. Okay, the next thing that we're gonna do is use some protein powder. So I'm using the PE Science protein. So I do recommend using Quest or PE Science or a protein powder that's used for baking. It makes the texture a lot better. So what we're gonna do is add in half a scoop of protein powder. Right, and the next thing that we're gonna do is I have already chopped up bananas and strawberries. So we're gonna add in a couple of those. Then, to mix it all together, we're gonna use some unsweetened almond milk. So just gonna pour it in. I'm using about half a cup. Okay, and you're just gonna keep stirring it around. Okay, so on top of it, all we're gonna do is add a little bit of raw honey. This is your overnight oatmeal. We added some protein powder, strawberries, bananas, honey, oatmeal, almond milk, and then all you're gonna do is put it in the fridge, and then you just save it for the night before. So it's very simple, very easy. I have these little fridge covers in here. Okay, and then when you take it out in the morning, it's ready to go. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna make is an aloe coconut berry smoothie, and then also a protein coffee blended. So let me show you the first thing. Okay, so we're using our little Ninja, and we're gonna get a cup of ice cubes. And our base for the smoothie is gonna be aloe. So this is a very low calorie drink, and it's very healthy for you. So you can use coconut water as a base too, or regular water if you'd like, but I like the taste of aloe. Fill it up. The next thing that we're adding is a cup of spinach. So I just do a handful of spinach. That way you'll get some micronutrients in there. The next thing that we're gonna add to our smoothie is blended berries. So this is actually a cherry blend with some raspberries and blueberries. It tastes delicious in this. So I just kind of pour it. It's probably about a third of a cup, around there. Okay, and it's sweet enough as it is, so that's all we need to add. I'm just gonna add a couple of coconut flakes on, just because. Okay, and this is the smoothie. So I have these little mason jar cups. Tastes delicious. Very refreshing, especially for summer. Okay, the next thing that we're making is protein iced coffee. So I have a cup of ice in here. Okay, and then I use the Stoke iced coffee. The next thing that we're adding is protein powder. You can use any protein powder that you like, but it gives it some flavor. So I just have a chocolate protein powder here. I'm gonna add in 1 scoop. Okay, the next thing that we're adding to make it a little bit sweeter is 1 packet of stevia. And then we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of the Hershey's dark chocolate cocoa powder, and this is unsweetened. So 1 teaspoon, put it in there. There we have it. This is a protein chocolatey mocha frappuccino. So good. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna make is a very quick oatmeal pancake. So it's a two ingredient recipe actually. So we're gonna use the blender again, and I'm doing half a cup of egg whites. Okay, from there, all you're doing is literally just pouring it on the pan. The whole thing. Okay, this turned more into a protein crepe, but it still tastes amazing. I do have a little bit of strawberries and bananas left over, so I'm gonna kind of put those on top. Okay, and then I tried to avoid pancake syrup because of the sugar and the extra carbs, so I'm just gonna put on a little bit of honey on top. Alright, and this is the oatmeal low-calorie pancake slash crepe recipe. Alright guys, and that's it for my quick and easy recipes. Now again, you can make these more flavorful if you would like. You can add more ingredients to them. But as you can see, I used very similar ingredients for all of them, and I made it very simple and very healthy. So I hope you liked these recipes, and I hope you put them to use, and let me know what else you guys want to see.